Yeah, dude. You wanna get
You want to
the
smoke drugs? Is that what you're trying to ask?
you wanna get
I'll
the
smoke
fuck
drugs with you.
started because
I'll start.
we've got a lot to talk about tonight.
All right. Let's slam it. Let's slam it in there. Let's go to the word.
Okay. All right. Oh, let's slam it in there.
This better feel good.
You're gonna hate it. Allosable.
The word is allosable?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Allosable?
ELO, just like Electric Light Orchestra,
Oh, allosable.
and then Zabel, like Char Aznable,
Oh, God.
Trent's favorite Gundam.
I have no idea what any of that is.
Is that a fucking Pokemon?
Hello.
Are you your dad?
I am, dude. Yeah. Real quick. Yeah, I think. No. I'm not my dad, but I think I am. I think I'm a little bit of my dad.
I'm becoming more of him these days.
And I'm seeing stuff in Peyton that she's doing that I hate that I do, and I go,
No.
Yes. Yep.
Really? Like
It's
what?
It's a little OCD. Like last night, we'll do this thing. Well, sometimes she'll be like, "Can I lay in your bed real quick?"
Mm-hmm.
Like before bed, we're like, "Can you lay in your bed for a little bit?" I'm like, "All right, yeah." And I always let her do it. Dana never does, so I always, it's a thing that we do. We'll lay in bed for a couple minutes before I take her back up to her room. And so, and she likes it dark, and like we'll be doing something. She goes, "Oh wait, this is open. I gotta do this," and she'll get out of. It's like she got out of bed the other night and to close the door all the way instead of a little crack, and that is me to an OCD T of like, oh yeah, let's do this. Oh wait, real quick, let me just fix this. Okay, now let's do it. And she's doing it, and I feel terrible.
Oh,
I'm like, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. So now she's getting this little OCD of, oh, gotta fix this before we start doing this.
Okay.
You can't just. So I'm trying to just, hey, let's do this, and we'll do it. So now I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to unteach her that terrible thing that I do, or else I can't sleep at night. Allosable.
Okay. Allosable. I think like elevated, and then able. I think it's something that you're able to elevate. You're able to elevate it. Just about anything is allosable.
Not everything.
Except for like, the ground itself. I mean,
Yeah, but like relative to us, like we don't need to get off on that yet. Keep going. Guess the word.
Okay.
Sorry.
My guess.
I almost spun out real hard in the first 5 minutes.
Wow.
We'll just skip past.
We'll keep it together. There's some wild stuff tonight. Okay.
Allosable. I think it's your ability to say hello.
Hello. An old English word. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Allosable.
Hello. All right. Yeah.
He's a friendly guy. Allosable.
He can say hello. Great.
Ability to be friendly.
Who's more right, Jeff? Who's more right?
Marcus.
Oh, great. Wow. All right. What does it mean?
I'm going to put this episode on the refrigerator.
On the refrigerator.
Because I don't get things
right. Before we get to the definition, today's word is brought to you, us and them, by Okiwan in the Discord. Again, this is from his list of amazing words.
Okay.
Thanks, Justin. There he is. Okay. I see you there.
Allosable, readily influenced by flattery.
Oh, wow. Damn, Mark, you were close. You said regularly influenced?
By flattery, yes.
Wow.
Excuse me, readily.
Readily.
Yeah. So easily.
Wow. Okay.
Influenced by flattery. Okay.
It's probably in the Venn diagram there somewhere of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were kind of right almost. Yeah.
I think I was on the dartboard.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You were there.
Just on the edge.
Yep. Just on the edge. Wow.
Where I like to
Great.
be.
Bono.
Well, excellent.
Great word, great week, great day to you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. Oh, it's okay, but
It's fine.
there
It
were
stopped
some
raining.
good things.
I
There
don't
were
know.
some
I don't know
good
about
things.
where you guys live, but have you guys been getting a lot of rain?
Oh, that's
I've
all it
had
does right now.
two days of sunshine in the past 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
and then we got a whole nother week of rain. So,
Oh, coming up. Yep. You could say I'm a little on edge. Yeah.
mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
give it a minute. And then also, I backed up. I took one step back for a second. I'm gonna cut that whole part out because then I thought about the weather and the rest in other parts of the country. I'm gonna shut the fuck up for all of that and not complain about a little rain. I think we're
Okay.
doing okay.
Edit that part out.
I
Okay.
was
All right.
I was on a call with a lady in Texas today.
Mhm.
She's like, she's like, spent 5 minutes. She's like telling me all about the horrible shit, like power without a week and all this stuff. And she goes, anyway, how are you doing? I was like,
Uh,
I am perfect. Nothing to say other than after your horror story, I'm going to be okay.
mhm.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. We gotta look at our days with a perspective, don't we?
Did it rain too much?
Ooh, not even below freezing temps. Ooh.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
you're
nice.
right.
I got to eat today.
Oh my God. Yeah. We should be grateful. Yeah. Mm.
Mhm. But of course, this will be edited out. Edit this out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Steven, you had a science, a
Oh
very
God.
interesting science topic for us, I believe.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I have so much science right now and
Like a
today.
whole hot load of science for us.
Oh, here it comes.
Wow.
Let me lift up my shirt.
All right. Before we do that,
What? I like to know science. So it just makes me help me.
you want me to tell
If
you
I'm
when
more
it's coming?
comfortable, I get hot.
All right. All right. Do you want
I
me to
gotta
warn
cool
you
down before all
before?
this.
Yeah,
All
tap me
right.
on the head or something.
Okay. You don't want me to surprise you with science. All right. Okay. Should I? All right.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So you guys, science happened this week, right? And it happened. It exploded. Um, the Mars rover. We have a new rover that landed on Mars.
Heard
Right?
about it.
You heard about it, but I would like to tell you all the stuff this thing can do.
Yeah, before
Please.
and I do want you to do it, but can I tell you a thought that I honestly had is that this isn't the first rover we've had on Mars, right?
No.
Right. So I saw a video. The rover landed. Everyone's going crazy. They're high fiving in the nerd station or whatever. and then I had this thought. I was like, guys, we've done this before.
Oh man.
We did it before. What's the big deal? We
You
put it on.
son of a bitch.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
Good
All
job, guys. You did it again.
Okay. All right. Well, let me shine some light.
Please.
Let me shed some of this science onto your chest.
Shed that
so-
UV light on me.
So this rover has a UV laser that can actually.
No.
Yeah.
So crime
So-
has happened on Mars before?
They found semen right away.
There's a murder on Mars. Send a semen light up there.
All right. So have you seen the video of or the animation of how it got there, how it landed? Okay, so you know how before the Curiosity, how it arrived in a big balloon sack and it kind of bounced around and and it rolled out. Well, this one was different, right? They wanted to gently land this one. This one's much larger, more complex. This can do a lot more than the previous rover can do. They used a sky crane to land this rover. So the ship entered Mars, right? The heat shield went off. The sky crane is like this contraption that wraps around the rover and is guided by these jets shooting out to gently bring it down to the surface. And as it gets close enough, it lowers it down on these tethered cables and sets down the rover. And then the sky crane just detaches and flies off. It flies off to go crash somewhere. It did its job.
We've already made litter on Mars.
Say what? Yeah, we've littered already. Yes.
Cool.
So just that in itself is pretty amazing, right? Just how we got it there. And yeah, I love seeing the video of all this, what you call the nerd station, where all the scientists are clapping and cheering and hugging. It's because that just by itself is, fuck, if you fuck up that one part and destroy the rover, what a letdown, right? Imagine the reverse cheering, you know? You don't want that.
Booze?
Yeah, beat the shit out of one guy who's responsible for the
this rover's
gas. Like, you forgot to put gas in it. Everyone rolls up newspapers and just has a day on them.
One guy looks over and on his desk is the key for the rover as it lands.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Oh my God. Right. There's like a billion things that have to go right. Right. It was going through space for 7 months. It gets there. It lands in the crater that they want to land on. Right. Because they think there was once a lake there. So they want to analyze this one spot, you know? So it's pretty wild. So I can understand why they were cheering. You know, maybe this is whatever new. By the way, the first rover is called Curiosity. The second one's called
Bi-Curious. The third one's called
Perseverance, right? Perseverance.
Yeah.
What's the third rover going to be called? They're running out of inspirational names. What would you name the third rover?
Apathy.
What was it? Curiosity, Perseverance, and then here we are again.
Right. Yeah, I was figuring you might say they're going to run out of inspirational words. They're probably going to name it something like "Fine, see if I care." You know. And by the way, I'm going to tell you about the future of these missions, right? Because
we just did one. You can't even be happy with this one for 2 days.
There's part of this rover right now has several experiments and missions it's going to do. Part of one is to prepare for a future mission. So let's get into it.
Right before you say that, it's interesting you say that because I guarantee you, as soon as they shot the rover off, one guy was probably like, "Oh fuck, we should have done the thing with the tires." With this new technology, immediately when it got launched, a week later, they're like, "We have this new technology, these tires that don't let you." And they're like, "We could have used those a week ago." And so the new one, as it landed, they've already got a whole new one structured. Sorry.
This is EA has gotten their dirty hooks into NASA too. This is DLC announced the day that this shit comes out. Yeah. Oh, fuck off, EA and Ubisoft. We don't need you.
Well, Mark, you're right. They redesigned the tires for this new rover to last longer than the Curiosities did. So you are
made
correct.
By Trojan.
Right. Yeah. In fact, just a few hours ago, the news talkers announced that we did get the first video and audio from the Mars landing. So we see, and it kind of blows my mind, even with the Curiosity video, it kind of blows my mind every time I see video from Mars and now audio. It's like, I don't know, it's just very surreal to me. It's like, it reminds me of like we're almost not supposed to see it. It's on another planet and we're there at ground level looking at the rocks and the soil. It reminds me of like being in a video game and you know how you glitch through the game sometimes and fall through the ground and you're seeing the whole level.
Yeah, I played
That's
Fallout.
yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Like almost like we're not supposed to see it. Like, this is wild. Humans aren't even supposed to be there. What are we're seeing?
Crazy.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I should belong in the nerd center or whatever you call it.
Fight.
All right. So anyway, the goal of this thing is to seek signs of ancient life and to collect samples of the rock and soil. This is the first rover that has a drill that can drill into rock and soil and collect samples, right? So it's going to do that. It's going to try and detect signs of past microbial life. It's going to analyze the characteristics of the climate, the geology. It's got all sorts of gadgets, like you were saying. It's got a UV laser. It's going to try to analyze the chemicals of the ground, all this stuff. I mean, it's so much more complex than the previous version.
So wild.
Yeah, there's some things you probably do not know. So this future mission, so one of the things it's going to do is it's going to collect soil and rock samples. It's going to take those things and it's going to shove it inside itself. It's going to put them in capsules and then it's going to leave them in a designated area. It's going to leave these samples in capsules in an area for a future rover to come get them. Okay?
What?
Because afterwards we want to be able to this is pretty wild. This will probably happen in 2026. They're thinking about maybe launching another rover that will go to Mars, collect the samples that this one picked up and left, and put them in some sort of rocket that will have landed there to launch back up into the orbit of Mars with these samples, be collected by a vessel that's orbiting Mars, and take them back to Earth. So we'll have soil samples from Mars on Earth. That's the next mission. The next.
So I got a question. Why didn't they just we got a rover to go get samples and to just have them.
Yeah.
So he just has them right now. Why didn't they just, because that was my first thought, was like, oh, we're going to get these samples and bring them back to Earth, but now we got to build another guy to.
Oh. You thought this rover was going to bring these samples back to Earth?
Yeah, what's this guy doing?
Wow. Well,
he's just looking at shit.
You're thinking ahead, I guess. Wow. Well, we don't have a way to bring them back to Earth right now.
Right, because they fucked off with the skyscraper thing you were talking about, right? So they didn't think about, like, maybe we should have a structure to set on Mars. They were just like, just drop the fucking thing and think about it later.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they want to do all these other tests, I guess. First,
I guess you got to figure out before you do that, you got to let's see if it's even possible to get the first thing on. So why do we spend an extra $8 billion building the other shit when we drop a rover on there and it just fucking melts?
Right. Yeah. So they're gonna get there. There's some tests they can do now with this thing. There's a lot of stuff they're gonna do. They got all sorts of HD cameras and they got an X-ray. They got a lot for this thing, and it can do quite a lot. But that's their ultimate goal. They think that this one in the future might take around 5 years to do. So if they launch in 2026, get there by 28, collect the samples, launch it back up into space. By the time the soil's samples get back to Earth, it might be 2031. So
Jeez,
it's
we'll be
gonna
in our late 20s by then. That'll be crazy.
Yeah, I know. No
It'll
cap.
be a while. Yeah. It's gonna be a while.
Dead ass.
Now, a couple other things that this thing can do. This new rover has this thing called Moxie. It is a device. It's a wild device on the rover. A separate experiment. What it can do is actually let's see, includes testing of a method of producing oxygen from the Martian atmosphere. So it's basically like a new type of air compressor they're planning ahead, like for future like manned missions or whatever. And they are going to test a way to compress the air into oxygen just from using the Mars atmosphere using this device. That's pretty wild, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the plan is to live on Mars. Is that right?
I don't know, but they're testing.
Because this is a lot of trouble to go through if we're not planning on going up there. To
It is
make
right?
the air breathable. Why do
I
we?
mean, yeah, right. I mean, on the International Space Station, they use
Also,
like
what's wrong with the moon?
electrolysis. Right.
I mean,
Okay.
is the moon just colder? I mean, is it basically Michigan and Nevada? Those are the two
Yeah, I guess there's no
polar
way.
differences. So, yeah, we could have just done them. I think the moon would be easier, and you just heat it up. I mean, we're pretty good at heating up worlds.
We got some experience.
Strangely enough, you have a point.
Because we're gonna get there and we're gonna fuck that up too. But we'll have longer. We'll have longer to fuck it up because it takes hot. It's gonna, it'll take a while to get up there. If we go to Mars, it's already hot. Then we're only gonna stay there for like 5 years because we're gonna have fucking cars and be there. People will be spraying aerosol cans and
Single-use
that's
styrofoam cups. Fuck yeah.
Right, yeah. Keurigs, just throwing them out on Mars. It's going to heat up the
On Mars,
atmosphere.
the Keurig machine itself is single-use. You make one cup of coffee, and then you throw the whole machine out, and you get a new one.
The nice thing about coffee on Mars, though, is that it's never cold. It's always the right temperature.
There you go.
Unless you prefer iced coffee, then that's a fucking problem. Then you got to get a whole new rover to get up there and fucking
6
your
years
mug
later,
on.
they skyhook ice down to you.
Yeah, they still have to solve the water problem, right? I mean,
Yeah.
International Space Station, they use like electrolysis to make their oxygen. So water's always going to be a issue.
Mhm.
That's, I don't know why, but they're testing that out. So
Isn't that where you use lasers to get rid of your hair?
Oh, I think so. What
How
did
does
I
that
say?
make water? Electrolysis?
Yeah.
I think you're just making steam, right? And then you capture it and it turns into water.
What's the thing where you edit this whole thing out? But yeah. No, you can. I mean, you're right, but also
Is
they
it
use
both?
it. I think so. Anyway,
Interesting. Sorry to derail, but yeah, interesting.
no, it's fine. So now I'm not done.
Oh yeah, please.
There's
we
another
weren't
thing.
stopping you. Calm down.
Oh,
He's got a gun out. He's pointing it at the screen.
There's another thing that this rover is going to do. Inside of its belly, at some point, it's going to open up its belly and it's going to drop down a mini helicopter.
It's pregnant already. It knew it going up there.
Yeah.
God damn it, Rover.
That's why we're so
7
careful
months
to drop this thing. All right. This helicopter is called Ingenuity. And let's hope it works, because that would suck if this thing failed and it was named Ingenuity. But yeah, so one of the things they're going to do is they're going to drop this helicopter out. They're going to test flight a helicopter on Mars. This will be the first powered flight on another planet that they're going to do.
Oh my fucking god! Now this is coming from in the next one.
What was that exclamation there? Was that?
Because this shit is just blowing my head off right now.
What is?
And they're doing it to test to see if they can do it, if they can fly. So
I swear to God, they're just doing like, let's see if we can do it. We can't. Okay, moving on.
Right.
So the next one's gonna have a helicopter, or
no,
this
one has it inside.
This one has a helicopter inside of it.
Yes.
And it's over there digging in dirt right now.
Yeah, it's going to. Yeah. So it's got multiple missions. Yep.
Wait, this is a vehicle that changes into other vehicles on Mars. Isn't this just Transformers?
I think there may have been some inspiration there. Yeah.
Also, it'd be pretty cool to have those here. That would be nice.
Yeah, we got.
Maybe work on Earth first before we.
No, that's true. We do. I mean, humans have done a lot of horrible shit, but this is like, okay, humans, look,
The
look
most
at that.
horrible.
Look what you did.
Yeah.
So one of the challenges is they're going to test out powered flight on another planet, and it's going to happen probably this spring, I think.
Spring.
Yeah.
Coming this spring.
So, but yeah, this helicopter is still inside of its belly, right? They're gonna do some tests, because what happens is the atmosphere is way different. It's 96% carbon dioxide, and the air is 1% as dense as Earth. So, if you've got a rotor trying to fly, there's much less air for it to push down, so it can get lift. So this helicopter has to spin way faster and push way harder than it does on Earth just to get up in the air.
Or much bigger rotors.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it, but that's kind of
or just heavier rotors.
Talk. I think so. Yeah, where it's got its own. This helicopter has its own solar panels, its own batteries, so it can be powered that way. So, but I just wanted to put that out there so you guys know what the fuck is happening on Mars right now.
I didn't know any of that.
It is exciting stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say science talk, you know? That's what the fuck is up now.
Hell yeah, it is.
That is the most dense load of science I think we've ever gotten. That's
yeah.
I need a towel to wipe this science off.
Right. I know, right? It's a lot. And you're right. I think we need to clean up after. I mean, this is...
I think I'm pregnant with science, but isn't Elon Musk, wasn't he just recently talking about like colonizing Mars? Like he thinks that's the goal, or I literally read a title and fucked off. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
So I didn't read anything about it, but
he's got ideas, but that's way later, I think, still. There's still a lot of problems to solve, so
yeah.
But hopefully in our lifetimes we'll have samples from another planet here on Earth. That's, man, give me a towel again. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see you guys. I'm going to go play Kerbal.
Yeah.
Now I just want to go look at pictures and videos of this little helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Ingenuity. Yeah, look it the fuck up. Wild stuff. It
When
looks
it-
more like a drone. It doesn't look like a helicopter, but
when it finally does come out, and we see the little cockpit crowning out of the bottom of the rover.
Uh-huh.
Whenever that's scheduled for, can we stream that and narrate it like it's a nature documentary of an animal giving birth, like out on the Serengeti or something?
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's switch that. Let's figure out when we'll go live and we'll talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll stream
It'll
about
be a couple months, I think.
Oh, gestation period's longer on Mars. Neat.
Right. I was also thinking about how I don't know how long it takes the data because we've already got.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say. I don't know how long it takes for the dad.
I think it took the data no time. He finished instantly almost. That cockpit was in there.
I was gonna say there should also be a skit where like it takes like 20 hours, I think, to receive the data or whatever to beam back or something like that. I don't know the exact number, but eventually when we have the first humans on Mars, there's gonna be some reporter. Oh, we're here live with so and so. Tell us, what does it look like? 20 hours later. Yeah. Actually, it'd be 40, right? Because he has to get there and then get back. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see
and
that.
even that would be like I'm having trouble hearing you. 20 hours.
No, did you? How about yeah? What a nightmare!
They start talking over each other, even though it's 20 hours later.
It'll just be a conversation of, all right, shut the fuck up for 40 hours. All right, let me say this bit. I think we need to. I think we need to make that.
God, I need a cigarette after all that science.
God, I know, right? It took me. I was looking at some stuff, and it got wilder and wilder. And I was like, Jesus, enough. I need a safe word,
Yeah. It was an eyes wide shut party of science.
That's right. Yeah.
I have, speaking of science, eliminating toilet paper can help with the earth. You eliminate toilet paper, you save the world.
Right.
How do you eliminate toilet paper? You get yourself a Tushy.
Now I'm on board for them trying to find or make water on Mars. If I could go to Mars and have a Tushy bidet spray it up the old space crack.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. One thing we can do to start to save this planet is to use less toilet paper. How annoying is it? Why am I fucking asshole? 15, 20, 30, 40 times. When does it end, right? When does it end? Well, Jeff, why don't you tell them what the fuck this invention is that you found?
You know when it ends? It ends now. When you order a Tushy bidet to just get one of those and then just stop buying toilet paper. You don't need it.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit at the end, but not like you're using now. You're using what, like 2-3 whole trees every time you go to the bathroom? And you're going to the bathroom like 5, 6, 8 times a day?
Yeah.
That's a whole forest.
Okay. Yeah.
Half your life is going out and buying toilet paper.
Yeah.
Live your life. See your kids grow up.
You guys remember at the beginning of the pandemic that how crazy everyone was buying toilet paper? Yeah. It's because they're using so much. Too much.
Okay.
Stop using that much toilet paper. Get a Tushy bidet, put it on your toilet, because you're smart. You can do it.
Oh, God, that's such a great idea. How the fuck do I get one of these, though?
hellotushy.com/hummies.
Okay.
That's all it is.
hellotushy.com/hummies, HUMMYS. And you get 10% off your entire order. Get fucking 9. Dude, get everyone's asshole on fleek in your house.
You buy 10 of them, you're getting one free pretty much.
Right. Okay.
Right. Give the gift of asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm saving your ass. Yep.
That should, yeah. We got a new slogan for you, Tushy. We're saving your ass.
We're saving your ass.
Yeah.
Recently, I don't know if it's I'm getting older. I fart. I got to wipe now. It's just me.
Oh wow. Okay, we'll leave that in. We'll edit that in.
A couple things.
Okay.
If you guys anything else you guys want to say?
I think I'm done. Yeah.
One thing I forgot. This happened weeks ago. Michael Langford, our buddy, on Instagram, he had said this, and I have had this said to me before several times. But all of us, apparently, why do we call it a rum when we say room?
What?
Have you guys?
Yeah.
It sounds like we are all saying when we say room, it sounds like we're saying rum.
No.
I've had people say that to me before. Yeah.
I've had my friends make fun of me all the time for saying where I'm like, oh man, I was in my room, and they're like, my room.
What?
People have
Yeah,
said that
I
to
swear
me.
to God.
Yeah. Yeah.
People have said it to Steven, I guess, and
Yep.
me too. So it's definitely on our side. Maybe we're just saying it wrong, and we sound close to Jeff, so they think we all say it all fucked up. But
I don't know where we got that. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
I apologize, but me and Steven definitely have heard it from other people, so it's not the first time we've heard it.
I feel like I have a pretty keen ear for this kind of shit, and I've never thought that you guys say room weird or differently.
Yeah,
This is weird. This is weird to me.
I feel like this is kind of what we were talking about last week on the podcast, where now it's like, oh well, now you'll know that every time now you're gonna notice it.
But that's room.
Apparently, we say that. I don't notice myself saying it. Yeah, but Mark's
No,
right.
Yeah.
Apparently, we say it that way.
I'm confused. That's weird.
Yep, I'm guilty. I've had a couple friends call me out, like that are in different groups of friends too. You know. So yeah, I don't know. I guess something happened when we were kids. Maybe our parents were like, "Go to your room." When maybe our parents drank a lot when they told us to go to our room. So I think we just mix the two.
Only
Our parents
then.
are great. They didn't. Yeah, no. It's like there's no other correlation.
Okay.
No, our parents are great. So yeah, just we say stuff wrong.
God, now I'm never gonna say anything ever again. Like what? What? Oh no.
Yeah, please.
Right.
I say we go through the dictionary.
Okay.
I'm fine with it. I need to know. I need to know what I'm saying.
Do a pod where we just rotate 3 words at a time and.
Yep, we all say the word.
God damn.
Yes.
All right, here.
The worst pod.
The worst.
But it would be almost worth it because of the inside joke.
Aardvark. Aardvark. Aardvark.
Hey.
I got another one.
Okay.
Trent Liam. He had a question for the pod.
Okay.
And he said, the question for the podcast: Friends season 6, Jennifer Aniston, or Tomb Raider, Angelina Jolie? And he said that's a who would you rather, by the way.
Okay.
Who would we rather what?
Exactly. Do we kill them? Do we? I think I know where. Yeah, exactly.
Tomb Raider, PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2?
I think we're going with 2. We'll go with 2 with the better graphics.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston season 6 or Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider. Let's have some fun. Let's do.
Finally.
Yeah. Let's We know he's saying who would you rather be with. I like how we talk about the worst shit on here. I'm like, be with.
Yeah, no sense.
Making love.
I'm a foul, gross son of a bitch, but I like to be respectful.
Right, exactly. I was gonna say, yeah. Let's see. Let's say who would you rather kill, and then who would you rather? No. Let's just do. Who would you rather? Who would you rather have a one nighter with?
Okay.
Sleepover, cool.
Sleepover, yeah. Who would have the funner sleepover?
Okay. I think she would play Tomb Raider with me during the sleepover. So
who? Jennifer Aniston?
Tomb Raider. Yeah, this is a documentary about myself going through a tomb, going through these horrible things. You want to play this? I still say I'm gonna go with Tomb Raider. Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff?
Season 6 Friends, huh? Is that
season 6? Okay, let me go ahead and just say this. Okay,
look up.
Yeah.
Just look up. Go to Jennifer Aniston now. Okay. Anywhere she's on Friends and to today, because to me it's like there's not really a big difference.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
she looks almost the same. Ironically, I did not see, or I did see this a while ago. I missed the question, but I was on her Instagram yesterday because me and my wife were talking about her. But I looked her up on Instagram, and I'm like, she's in commercials like recently and stuff, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this like, some people just don't age.
It's Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 1 Tom Cruise versus Mission Impossible Risky Business Tom Cruise versus current day Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Find a difference. I dare you.
Even Keanu Reeves, he's like, what, 50?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, season 6 of the Friends. Jesus Christ. Of Friends was in 1999. And just for reference for the entire series, it's season 6 of 10. So right in the middle.
Okay.
Does that seem weird? I feel like in my memory, all of Friends happened pre-2001. And for some reason, like that's a weird demarcation in my mind. Like everything is either pre or post. Even stuff that has nothing to do at all with 9/11. But I feel like for some reason I was like, yeah, Friends was all of it happened before then.
That was a big separator. Okay, I see.
I don't know why, but I'm like not trying to be edgy or like make 9/11 jokes, but like for some reason like everything happened that back then was before or after.
Someone's like, oh, would you sleep with Jennifer pre 9/11 Jennifer Aniston?
Post.
Would you rather sleep with her before a very tragic event or after a very tragic event?
Oh, you know who actually? She was in that. I think it's an Apple TV series that's out right now. My wife just watched it, but Reese Witherspoon, I think, is also in that same category of. Has she aged? Has time stood still? Is there a difference?
Yeah.
She's also in that series with her.
I don't think I've seen her post 9/11. Oh. I'll have to look up.
It's so funny. Our good friend Andy Woodhall had a great Friends joke because he was talking about his stepdaughters and how they were on Netflix and they learned about Friends and they watched it all, in like a weekend. And he goes, back in my day, it took us 10 years to watch Friends.
So, yeah.
It's a great joke. He was on our pod. I love him. Give him a follow if you will. Tell him we sent you.
Right,
actually, tell him Mr. Beast sent you. That'll be
Reese Witherspoon post
It sounds like you're not
9/11.
looking that up. That sounds like you're smashing keys and you're punching.
Like it sounds like you're
know.
mocking us with your typing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's Jennifer Aniston hands down because she seems like the girl next door, super attainable, and Angelina Jolie seems like a almost not human. This superhuman beauty that is just something up on the screen. But like, yeah, that could be my neighbor. Jennifer Aniston could live in the apartment next to me.
Okay. Well, what if
you got a thing for the neighbor?
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's to say, what if I'm into the weird shit,
Which is that's fine.
Wait, that's not bad. Nothing's weird about it.
Okay.
Neighbors are so fucking weird. You go on Pornhub, they got that whole neighbors category. It's wild.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie, like she walks into the bedroom of like, can you wear that pointy bra like you did in the game? Can you?
That wasn't me. That was a character.
Good question.
Jesus,
Good question.
Yeah, great question. Great question. I think, you know what? I think if you would have asked me a couple of years ago, maybe even last year, I think I would have said Angelina Jolie. But looking at
what happened, was this pre-COVID Angelina Jolie? Is that why?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But
Okay.
I think I'd have to go. I think I gotta go Jennifer Aniston too.
Post-COVID.
I
Wow.
mean, it's yeah, post-COVID. But this is in '96 we're talking about, so because they did say season 6, but I don't know, man. She seems like a sweet lady.
I see.
Like that's the weird thing I think with social media, and we'll cut this whole thing up. Like it seems so weird to talk about these people in this way because like you could just get on Instagram and tell them this.
That is a problem. That's a huge problem.
And like they're just human beings, and they're like to think about like how many people are talking like, oh, I want to bang that person. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. All right, I'll let her know, I guess.
I'll let her know.
Yeah, tag me in it. If you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead and clip this and send it to her and let it.
Okay.
Jeff, you were going to say something before I jumped into this one?
Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis. Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, no, I had a message, but I didn't know if you had any more. If you do,
yes, I do.
Please.
This comes from our buddy Cody Ray in the Discord here. He says 2 questions for y'all. I live near Dallas and we are currently iced in, so you can tell this is I'm just getting around to these messages. And we are currently iced in. In the end of the world ice age, what would you do and who has the best chance of survival? So basically, I think we're living in a ice-aged world.
Okay.
And who has the best chance of survival?
Out of us. Okay, so day after tomorrow scenario.
Yeah, and the what would you do part is, and the survival part to me is the same because I would die immediately. I've got no value in an ice age world. So that's what I would do, and that I would think I would be the first one to go.
Just real quick, I was nodding along, not agreeing with you that you would die, but in sympathy, saying yes, I also would just die. I wasn't like, oh yeah, you would die first. You,
yeah, you were nodding as in like that you're taking my answer.
So you think you would die immediately?
I'd say probably within the first 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I'd get my jacket on and I'd slip
without food and water.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, does somebody declare it to be an ice age? Like, doesn't it just kind of come on gradually? It's not like...
I think someone says it's snowing and I go out there and I slip on some ice and crack the back of my head.
Okay. Yeah, does the mayor of the apocalypse slam his staff into the ground and say, "I declare this the Ice Age."
Ice Age 2.
They already have that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because you can't hunt, right? It's ice. You have to scavenge. You can drink if you melt the snow or whatever, but yeah, you have to scavenge forever and eat other humans.
Hmm.
Wow.
There's ice.
We got an alive situation.
Yeah, there's ice people, right? Or there's ice animals.
Yeah, there's Frosty.
Immediately,
There's
though, I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, you could find carcasses that have been frozen that would probably last longer. I think I would survive longer because I think maybe I'm a bit more insane than you guys. Maybe, maybe that's it.
That could be it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you think you're more insane than I am, do you?
Well,
Ooh, an insane off.
Okay.
I don't
Challenge
know.
accepted.
What's the things you think about at night?
Oh God.
No, I think I would last longer than 30 minutes is what I'm saying. Couple hours.
Couple hours?
Couple days. Maybe a couple
Okay.
days. I'll lick the ground for water. I think I can do that.
That's an insane way to get water in a frozen area. I mean, there's other ways. I know this. I feel like this is my go-to answer for all of these questions, but I'm dead. Like I'm not gonna do it. I hate being cold. Like it'd be fun. Like I'd give it a day because it's fun to play in the snow. We don't get any snow. We hardly ever do around here. So like, and I've never seen like big snow.
Okay.
Like
really?
Yeah. Like
you've been out west?
Nope, not when it's snowing.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen like big, like deep snow or like where it's just the roads completely. It's just because here all we get is that freezing rain and then gets cold overnight and then it's just ice and slush. But like where it's up to the tops of buildings, houses and stuff. Never seen that. I want to play in that for a minute, but I hate being cold more than anything. I will take the desert all day over being like everything hurts. And I know I've said that before on here. It just is so miserable.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. Summer's the last season for me. To me, summer can fuck right off.
Wow.
Wow. But that's also in North Carolina too. If I were in California and summer's happening, the humidity is a lot less.
And so you say that normal just like you say room normal. I don't know what everybody's problem is.
No. Well, his second question is kind of dicey.
Okay.
And it is you can rid the world of all suffering, but you have to destroy one country. Which one do you decimate?
Oh my God.
And
I thought you were going to be like, his next question is a bit dicey. So you roll a d20. What happens? No.
I thought, I swear to God, I thought his next question is a bit dicey. I thought he was going to say, "Ickory dickory duck."
Dicey.
I can rid the world of suffering, but I have to destroy a whole country.
That's right. So which race do you want to get rid of?
Whoa, country.
No, I got my answer.
You got your answer? Whoa, what is it?
Vatican City. It's the smallest country.
Ah,
it's officially a country.
You took mine.
Okay. Well, now you can choose that one. That's But Jeff, I think he has a target that's much bigger. Go ahead, Jeff. What were you saying?
As I was saying earlier, before we were recording.
As I was saying earlier, before we started recording.
Post 9/11.
What happens before?
Yeah.
No, I won't say it on the
country?
podcast, but you know what country it is.
I don't know. My body language says it all. You
I
can't
know,
see behind
sorry.
his pop filter, but he's grinding his teeth.
Man, Vatican, I never would have. That's a clever answer. And the Pope's, he's most of the time, he's not even home. So he's
And
out traveling.
he would get it if he was home. He'd be like, oh, dude, totally. I think, right? He'd be like, I get it. I get why you're doing this. It kind of makes
Well, yeah,
sense.
and he gets a pass too, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then he gets to go wherever he's going to go.
Tampa, I think it is.
Tampa. That's where he's going to retire. Yeah.
Huh.
So
yeah, warn all the people. You could you warn everyone there and be like, look, this just in, I'm gonna destroy
Yeah,
your
a country.
a good point.
A country is not the people. A country is just
just the border, like the landmass surrounding me. Okay. So scorched earth goes up in flames.
Yeah.
And,
Or you get a small one like Turks and Caicos, or a Virgin Island. Can you do one Virgin Island?
Ooh,
You
I don't know.
pop off one of those, get 10 people off that island, say, hey guys, you gotta go.
So you want to sacrifice a virgin?
For the betterment of, I think I'm onto something. You know
Wow.
what? This could be our new cult. Our old cult, it wasn't working
Our
out.
old cult.
We're restructuring.
New cult.
Shit. All right, so yeah, just have an answer. Did you have something in mind that popped up immediately?
No, I don't actually sit around like the bad guy from Inspector Gadget with my cat.
Yes, you just see the back of his hand.
Scrolling around on Google Earth, looking at all these little countries. I don't know. What's a bad country? Buddy, tweet at us. What's your least favorite country?
Yeah, let's start a hate.
Let's start a world war on the internet.
Oh my god.
Use hashtag. No, I'm just kidding.
That is dicey. You're right. But I think we solved it.
I think we did.
Yeah. Get everyone out.
Problem.
Yeah. Smallest possible place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only nice answer to that. We did it. We made even that question nice.
We're doing Mm-hmm.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Dodged another bullet. All right.
All right, here we go. Let's see what this is.
Hey, Mark, Jacob again. Just wanted to say thank you for featuring my first question in the local jam drinker episode. Got a quick would you rather for you boys. Would you rather have to recreate the Baby Diver episode twice a week for the rest of your life, or never be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin? Thanks, guys.
Did we do this one, or did I just hear it?
No, I've never heard that before.
Oh, okay.
No.
Baby Diver.
The Baby Diver Iron Wolf that we did?
Or never be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin.
Ooh, I think I would go with baby and muffin just for the excitement.
What excitement?
You go to a brunch
just by picking something up, you're like, don't know what's gonna happen. But you can also gnaw at it. You know, if you have a muffin and you know you have that condition, you can just kind of
no,
you,
I always
you
just
don't
pop
know
the top
difference.
off.
Yeah.
Pop the top off, put the top on the bottom.
No, I don't think you can gnaw at it because you don't know the difference. Even gnawing at it, you still don't know, right? Someone has to tell you.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're
Jesus
crunching
Christ.
baby bones with your teeth, and you're like, "This is a muffin."
This muffin is crying.
You never know. You never know the difference. So
This muffin sauce tastes like pennies. Ugh.
right, you're walking by with your shopping cart in the grocery store, and you're just walking by a box full of babies. I
That
think those
continental
might
breakfast.
be.
I'll take a baby's dozen.
But you know you have the conditions, so you're like, those look like babies, but I think they're probably muffins.
But they
I'll have a scone. All right, just
just to be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I would choose that. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I guess that's only inconvenient for a part of your life as opposed to recreating Baby Diver 2 weeks for the rest of our lives.
Mhm.
So I think I'd have to go Baby and Muffin 2 just for the part of like I'm going to be around my babies a bit. and I'm pretty sure my wife would be like, "Okay, no more muffins in the house."
Yeah.
this is a muffin free house.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a condition. Um and all my friends have already had babies. I don't think anybody else is going to have babies that I know of. So if I do accidentally eat a baby, it's not one I know.
Okay.
Which is always a problem because that's awkward. So yeah, I think I got to go Baby and a Muffin.
That means even like looking at just any picture that shows up on the internet, like a news article, if it shows a baby or a muffin, you don't know.
Mm.
Wow. Why did they show
I'm
a
like,
picture of
did you know
Yeah.
people aren't going to vaccinate their muffins?
I was reading this article and
Is that fucked up? Is that fucked up?
Yeah, they want to put chips into the muffins.
Chocolate chips?
Yeah. I was in the airport and I saw this woman just smash a muffin up against her tit, Weirdest thing.
We're all just thinking like muffin in a stroller, baby in a
Oh no, I was thinking of tits.
baby in an oven. Oh
Oh.
So the Baby Diver, every time that I go to redo it, is it brand new for me each time?
Oh, okay. Don't know. I think
We said recreate.
recreate. So
Yeah.
So
Oh,
act it out every time.
But, it's not going to be as long as what we normally do because we know after doing it 50 times, we'll know the script.
Interesting.
We just do it on fast forward, maybe.
Okay.
So we're not in there for an hour and a half and you edit it down to, 12 minutes. It's
Okay.
12 minutes.
12 minutes. We get in there, it's 12 minutes.
Interesting.
I don't know. I like hanging out with you guys, and that shit was insane.
Yeah.
Very insane. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that one, I guess.
Wow. Okay. All right.
All right.
Good. Good question. We got 2, 1,
Wait.
one or the other.
Wait a minute. That sucks though, because that means I have to do the other one too.
Yeah. Now
Damn
you
it.
have both conditions
Yeah.
because he chose the one. Wow. Yeah.
What a weird
Good one.
question. Yeah, good, great, weird.
Yeah.
Thanks for
We
that.
like good weird.
Do we have any more space? I want to hear more about this thing. Now.
Yeah, stay tuned. Well, there's going to be some news coming from that for some time to come. Yeah.
I was keeping up with it very loosely as it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I didn't pay more attention. I'm very interested in it, but man, now as soon as we finish with this, I'm gonna go watch videos of it. Like that shit sounds crazy.
Yeah. I remember, I guess it was the first one, or maybe they were talking about this one like years ago or whatever, but they were talking about, all the little, right when it enters the Mars atmosphere, can it withstand the heat? So you got to have like the parachute or whatever that is able to withstand the heat to land safely. But this one didn't have a parachute. This had a fucking jets or something.
It did at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then it released the crane device. Yeah.
Did that first one land before or after 9/11?
Ooh,